Flashback Friday brings us to 1600 119th Street. The building, which sits at the corner of White Oak and 119th Street, was built in 1902. At the time of its construction, the address was 312 119th Street. When the building was initially constructed, it operated as a general store that specialized in cigars, periodicals, and sporting goods. The store's proprietor was R.F. Denham. The building's next tenant was Abe Goldsmith. Goldsmith ran Whiting's Wholesale Liquor Store. In Whiting's early days, there were several saloons. One gentleman who ran one of these watering holes was Michael Kazasik. Kazasik was born in Czechoslovakia. When he turned 18, he immigrated to the United States, initially settling in Blue Island. In 1891, he started working at the Knickerbocker Ice Company, where he worked as an ice cutter. At this time, he made 10 cents an hour. A year later, he got a job at the Standard Oil Refinery, where he now made a whopping 15 cents an hour. Kasacik worked hard and saved his money. By 1898, he was able to save enough money to open a saloon on Front Street, within the shadows of the refinery where he worked for the previous 7 years. In 1904, he started getting interested in the town's civic affairs. When Whiting incorporated as a town, he was selected as a member of the first city council. He was re-elected 2 years later. When the Prohibition came to Whiting, Kasacik was forced to shutter his Front Street saloon. In 1921, he established a hardware store here at 312 119th Street. Kasacik Hardware operated at this location for several decades. In 1959, the business was renamed Whiting Hardware, and like its predecessor, it operated for several more decades. Finally, in the 2000s, the building was reimagined as an antique store. The business was called Just Little Things, and it was run by Chuck Novotny. In 2008, 1600 119th Street saw a massive remodeling. At this time, the Blue Lotus Cafe opened its doors to the public. The Blue Lotus was part cafe, part coffee shop, but its main purpose was that of a hookah lounge. In addition, the back of the building operated the Platinum Station recording studio. In 2008, the hookah lounge was not long-lived. In 2010, It's All Good Cafe opened up shop here. While in operation, the restaurant named sandwiches after members in the community. There was the Junkyard, the Sentier, the Norb, and even a Fat Pastor. After approximately 4 years, the cafe shut down, but the building was not vacant for long. In 2014, Alison Forconio opened up Pie-Eyed Pie. Pie-Eyed Pie specialized in baked goods and unique sandwiches. Her daily specials were usually sold out by 12 p.m. Unfortunately, Allison closed the shop to open a new venture at Calumet College in 2017. However, in the fall of 2017, Erica Hernandez opened up Indie Perk at 1600 119th Street. Hernandez has previously operated Indie Perk near the South Shore Station in East Chicago. The Indie Perk offered frappes, smoothies, and a light food menu featuring sandwiches and salads. In addition, the space was once occupied a recording studio, now featured a home furnishing and decor business. The market at 119 was inspired by a shabby chic and country trend design. The store also carried vintage and industrial architectural salvage items from time to time. In 2019, the Indie Perk brewed its last cup of coffee. However, in February 2020, Grindhouse Cafe announced that they would be opening a second location at 1600 119th Street. Co-owners Gabe and Kate Mauch, who are siblings, had been toying with the idea of opening a second location for some time. The Grindhouse Cafe opened in Griffith in 2012. The Grindhouse Cafe serves mostly locally roasted coffee, but you can also purchase coffee beans, pastries, and a variety of food items. In 2020, the market at 119 closed down. The building that once held a saloon now holds a salon. Today, Denise DeLorean owns and operates Salon DeLorean in the rear of this building. And I do have some photographs here the original building. There's an ad from the Kasasic hardware store. Little business card. That's when it was Whiting Hardware. And that's the interior of the Whiting Hardware store. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. Just a reminder, the Whiting Public Library is offering a cooking demonstration series. The series runs on Mondays and Thursdays, and I make a variety of different soups, so keep an eye for that. All this can be found on the Whiting's Facebook page. Thanks for tuning in.